I'm having these experiences where I'm getting flashes of something before it happens. So, for example, I'm looking over at a chair and I see the image of a bird landing on the back of the chair, and then 5 seconds later it happens. Or I'm seeing things like somebody's going to come out of the door and I see them come out of the door before I experience them. But it's becoming so much more meaningful in that, and I feel like there's this connection to that live stream where there's just so much synchronicity in the conversations and what I'm seeing and
hearing. It makes sense, doesn't it? When you accept, and you do, that there is a vibrational version which is the precursor to everything that is physical, and there is a vortex version that is source energy influenced, and there's also a vortex version that is other. And so it's important to acknowledge what your feeling place is when you start seeing the movie, because you can live stream source or you can live stream predominant thoughts that are surrounding you.
That's so fascinating. So also I want to mention the dream. So I'm having the same experience where I just had one where I recalled 20 times where I walked out of a dream and walked into a new dream, and I walked into a different one. Yeah. And I just had this such strong awareness. We're choosing it all, even though we're not.
It's actually easier for you to do it in the dream state, because while you're asleep, your resistance is way, 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 way down. And so...
But we can do it in our waking state.
Yes, you can.
We absolutely can.
Yes, you can. But doing it in your dream state usually comes first. And so if you're doing that in your dream state, it means that you're likely doing it in your wake state.
I know I am. I've had that. I know I am. It's just, it feels so much more... It feels more real in our waking state than in our dream state, but it's also becoming more real in my waking state.
Well, your dream state, let's talk about this distinction. So there are thoughts that are turning to things. And when they are thoughts, even though it's important and even though it's part of the progress and it's part of the gestation and so on, it's not as satisfying to most humans as when it bursts onto the scene where you can see it. And so there's thoughts. We're now talking in terms of human satisfaction, the degree to which humans usually feel satisfaction. Not as much in thought as in manifestation, and not as much in dream as in manifestation, but more satisfaction in dream than in thought. And so it's all a progression. And when you let it all be satisfying, then you don't hinder the progression. But if you're trying hard to turn your dreams into a reality, then you get in your own way.
Yeah, you're adding resistance.